Twende to party, party, twende to party. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's MC Urban Nathan on the Urban Reality Show, Urban Reality Media. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you so much for subscribing. Right about now, I guess we're in 700 subscribers. We are coming back with lots of ideas, lots of shows. So don't forget to watch the other shows that we have. We have School and Campus Life, Countdown of the Week. We do have Fashion and Lifestyle, the entertainment logo with those beautiful ladies. And not forgetting, subscribe. It's MC Urban Nathan on the Urban Reality Show, Urban Reality Media. Don't forgetting Moina Photography, Moina, Ivan, Brown Skin DJ. We are sponsored by Urban Visuals.
Welcome to Urban Reality. As you know, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? You are going to miss out on the good content. And don't forget to turn on the post notifications so that you get notified each and every time we post. So I am Tinah Desai, and this is Urban Reality Media. And as you can see where we are hosted at Dinah's Ham Towers, Macquarie Hill rooftop. So here with me in the building, I have two amazing guests who will be introducing themselves in a while. As you can see, they are youth, they are young, full of energy. So I'll begin with my left side. So what's your name?
Isaac Kara, known as Just Kara.
Just Kara. Wow, cool name. And what's your name?
John Keita. That's maybe, you can call me Keita. I usually like calling me Keita.
Keita. Why not Kate?
Nah.
It was like a girl's name.
Yeah. It's John Keita. Jone.
Okay. Do you guys have like surnames or like that?
Yeah, we do. We have surnames. My surname is Semwanga.
Semwanga.
Yeah, Semwanga.
And
I'm Chisto Isaac Kara.
Chizito Isaac Kara. I even actually thought Kara was like a nickname. It's your real name?
It's my
Wow, that's a very cute name. So both of you guys are artists.
Yes.
When did you start like? I'm going to start with you. When did you start this music thing, like singing? Like when did you start singing?
Like, we had planned for some great time, but like starting working on it, we started 2020 around October.
Oh, so while people were in COVID and lockdown, you felt like you should come out as artists?
Yeah. We felt like we can do it, and we had the talent, we had the vibe, so we started working on it.
Alright. So turning to you, wasn't it like a bit challenging since like other artists have been performing and each and everywhere before lockdown, but then you guys, what courage is it that you have that you really had to, I don't know, come out where artists were banned from performing anywhere, and that's when you guys are like, you know what, we need to be artists. Like, what kind of inspiration did you guys get to start all that?
So actually, it's so challenging, but we don't want to give up. Yes, so we started in COVID, so that when all this pandemic is done, maybe we shall be reaching somewhere.
So now, obviously, the viewer out there who is really looking at the screen watching, you two amazing people would want to know, like, do you use like what are your names, like stage names? And
we use Hitmakers Uganda, Hitmakers Ug.
Hitmakers Ug. Okay, now I'm going to ask a very interesting question. So Hitmakers Ug, who of the two brought up the idea of Hitmaker Ug? Who of you, both of you?
Actually, it was my idea, but again we decide together, we work together. So when I brought up the idea, I sat with him, then we agreed, and he wanted the name and I wanted the name. So the reason as to why we added Yugi is because like we made a survey over the internet, and we saw like there were many hit makers, the name like hit makers. So we decided to add that special Yugi. It has no space in it. Hitmakers Ug. So that's our brand.
Okay. Well, another interesting question I'll have to ask. So as Hitmaker Ug. You obviously know there is a show called Hitmaker, right?
Yeah.
And then minus that show, there are these other artists that hit nature. So did you get like inspiration from either the show Hitmaker or these artists that hit nature boys?
We didn't get from that. We just wanted the name as we used it as we.
Like you just came up and thought of a name, like random.
Actually, it's Hitmakers because we make good music and we make hit music. That's why we want that. We make hit music and we have a logo. It shows like hit makers making your hit vibe, you know, that we make that hit vibe.
Okay.
And that's why we are hit makers.
Oh, interesting. So do you have like a manager or anything of that sort?
Yes, we have a manager.
Who's your manager?
Nathan MC.
Abba Nathan MC. Oh, that popular MC. Actually, I've heard, of course, lots about him. He's really good. So he's your manager. Wow. Okay. So how does he like? Is he very strict on you guys? Like, does he give you like restrictions of, you know, these like there are some managers that really manage good music, but then they end up treating like their artists like bad. Okay, as the other fans, we can watch and they're like, wow, those guys have nice music. But when you guys are actually being, how can I call it, like you are being, let's say, tortured or like blackmailed by the manager, is it like good to you guys?
No. He's so fair and wonderful. That's what I can say about him. He's so fair, he's so good.
Okay. That's actually interesting. You know, there are some managers out there that, you know, yeah. And so since you guys started during COVID and all, so how are you guys like funding yourself? Like do you have like a team, like, you know, like social media teams, like WhatsApp groups, like Instagram, Facebook? Like do you have like such teams, like people who support you guys on your music?
Yes, we have some people who support us on our music. Actually, Abani himself supports us on our music.
Of course, he's amazing.
Yeah, he supports us. And we have some people also who support us somehow. They post us on their YouTube channels, Instagram, like that.
And actually, family, you know, we live together with my brother. But, you know, family, they agreed that we are musicians, so they support us. If we make a vibe, actually, they are the first people to listen to it, and they tell you, they encourage you. That's good, that's better. Sometimes they get to their pockets. They give us something. You do this, you do this. So family really does it all.
Okay, so since you are both upcoming and you just started recently, I definitely believe you have challenges already. Minus the ban on the music industry, I believe you have your own other challenges. So like, do you mind sharing some like of those challenges? I'll begin with you.
Actually, we don't perform anywhere like COVID. We're not performing anywhere. And if the pandemic wasn't there, we would have performed everywhere. I think we would be somewhere high right now. That's one of my challenge.
Right. Then what's like your challenge, like minus
challenge.
what you mentioned of
the
music
biggest
ban?
challenge I see. You know, distribution and promotion of music. You know, it has become something like it's not easy to distribute your music to get somewhere. So most of the times, you know, you have great music and a lot of music. But when you make a hit, when you make a vibe, and you don't feel it going somewhere, sometimes you feel like you want to quit. But you know, that's the biggest challenge that we face, the distribution and promotion of music. It's kind of expensive. And sometimes you get people, they discourage you, you know, the way you sing, you cannot make it, you know. But again, you find yourself continuing because you love the thing and you know you can do it.
Yeah, that's actually something I admire from like the upcoming artists. You know, there are already people in the music industry who have already made it. So now you coming as an upcoming, like, you know, obviously you have to have these things at the back of your mind, like what will make me better than the other person, what will make my fans support me, or like, so do you talk to yourself, like do you have a one-on-one talk within like inside you, like interpersonal communication? Like, do you talk and do you have any inspiration, like role models in the music industry, be it nationwide or international? Like, do you have anybody who like inspires you, like personally you, who helps you like push like new music?
Actually, the way we sing, we are a duo, and I'm a kind of a rapper. So I like Fik, the way he sings, his creativity. But I like Fefe Busi, the way he makes his music, the way he has his rhymes moving on. International-wise, I like Justin Bieber. I like his music. It's good.
I thought it's your rapper. You would want international rapper like NF.
No. It's not that. I like his music. Actually, sometimes I try like sing that vocal stuff. I like that slow music, and sometimes we make like R&B, and we try to include hip hop. So you want to make something new that is not available at the market.
True. And who is your inspiration, nationwide and international?
Victorious is.
Victorious.
Yeah,
wow.
He is. And international wise, it's Justin Bieber, as you say. Also Justin Bieber.
So you people are like the Bieber fans?
Yeah.
So he does the rapping and you do the
Yeah.
the normal singing.
Yes, I do the normal singing.
But do you rap?
I don't rap. I don't even know how to rap. I only know this.
So give us a sample of your normal singing.
Okay. In our song.
Anything
Okay.
you want. Anything.
Tell me why you wanna make a bad man cry. Sachisuubira mukwano ntojja kunumya amazima nakwewa nnyo laba ate mwatuwonjibwayo misinga g'amaaso go ge wantunuulizanga nali nalayira siriddamu kukyanga ebigambo obijewa yeah I'm begging for love I'm crying for you you should come back I really need you back. Obizemu, mukwano obizemu. Yeah.
Okay, before I get to the rapper side, let me ask a question. So is that an original song or like it's somebody's song? Like is it two people's song? Like it's yours. So now that verse of yours, why are you singing like dedicating it to someone? Because no, honestly, have you seen that he has been singing? He's putting in the emotions and he's really feeling the song. It feels like it's an inspiration. Like it's somebody he's really singing to. Like, do you have anyone you're dedicating a song to?
No, I don't have right now. Yes, I don't have.
Interesting. So please sample us in your rapping.
Rapping. Let me see. Baby wotoli mutima gwange mba muyi ebintu byokola kyobamanya bye bintamiiza bwe tuba babiri nze naawe nga tuli free sanyuka muli kuba mmanyi tebatuyinza hani labayo gye tulaga tulabayo luli twali bato bye tukola nga bya kito bye nakulumya sorry okukuteeka ku kazito bambi tonjiwo omukwano gwo nnina ntoko mulungi diya jangwe n'abalala baveeko lavu yo nnina nnyingi bambi ginzijeeko kye tulina kibe neat bali tobafaako kuba nze naawe mu feesi tulina kwefaako.
I'm going to ask the same question. Do you have anybody you're dedicating that song to? No, honestly, people sing like there is this special person who's really taking your attention. Like now you're up, you're really asking that person, please leave the rest, come back. Like, So it's like you're hitting on somebody's person.
At our age, sometimes we get relationship stuff like that. And music, we found out that music is better when it's original.
Exactly.
When you find the cause. So sometimes in those bumpy relationships or unbumpy, you get something that you want to talk about, but you want to use music. Like you don't have that audience, you don't have that person to listen to you talking such words. So you decide to get it through music.
Okay, so you're answering, beating around that bush, not giving ask
It's not beating around the bush.
name of that person. The person needs to start with, right? No, you know why I'm asking this? Because musicians, I have a couple of friends who are musicians.
Yeah.
I don't sing like in public and stuff like I want to be an artist, but at least I know at some point like music comes from inspiration. You can maybe either listen to somebody else's story and you get so inspired, you get so touched, like wow, I need to write a song about this, or it can be your personal story that you're having issues like in your relationship, your family. So like that's how actually music comes out properly. Like you sing it like coming from the heart. That is why I had to ask which girl is both of you to sing like that. And then my next question would be it's actually a funny one, but yes, we need to know. So how long are you like biological brothers or like friends?
Right now we became biological brothers.
So you're friends that became brothers?
Yes, the friends who became brothers.
Alright, so have you ever studied together?
Yes, we have ever studied together.
But kindergarten.
You met in school? Kindergarten?
Yes.
You're also neighbors?
And we were neighbors, so we became brothers.
Alright, so now my question is, have the both of you ever liked the same girl?
No, not really.
You have never liked the same girl?
Yes, we have.
So in case it happens right now in the music industry, like, how would you do? Who would leave the girl for?
You know, the truth is,
If you like the same girl,
no.
so who will leave the girl for?
you know, the truth is, me and my brother, we usually we talk to each other about everything. So, if at all something comes up like that, if I find a girl that is attractive to me, I will tell him, I found this girl attractive to me. If it's the same case and he finds the same girl, he shall talk to me, or he will talk to me, and then we shall find a solution.
So who
We cannot
sacrifice
actually
the-
we cannot love the same girl. I'm telling
What
you.
if it happens? Who will sacrifice the love? Will you leave or will you sacrifice?
For my case, I think both of us will end up leaving the girl.
So now, in case like there is some girl out there that he really likes, but she likes you. So how will you solve that?
That's fair.
That's you like
It's
the
not
girl,
fair.
But the girl likes him. Then the girl likes him. Of course, that's fine. If the girl likes him, it's him.
Won't you feel bad like he's taking the girl you love?
You know, emotion-wise, you might think it's like I feel bad. Okay, I might feel bad, but again, what can I do? Will I force that? Will I pull her away from him? It's okay. It's fair enough. If the girl loves him, then it's him.
So anyway, any last remarks like you're giving the audience? Any new music out? Any album? Such things?
Okay, we have a lot of music coming out. We have a lot of music coming out. Maybe next month. We're having a song. It's called No Exit. It's
No
called
Exit.
Exit. Yes. It's coming out when?
Next month.
It should be out. So we want to request everyone out there, please to follow, like, comment, do everything, support us in how you can.
Yeah, you can give them your social media.
We use Hitmakers Ug, Hitmakers Ug everywhere.
Do you have like a personal account or?
Personal account.
Yeah, because you know fans are very funny people actually.
Yeah.
You may have two guys and they want like to know more about the art, so they need to follow that particular person.
We have our personal accounts, each has.
What's
On Instagram, I'm just Kara. I am just Kara on Instagram. On Facebook, also just Kara. Everywhere, just Kara. My personal account.
And what's your personal account?
Personal account, John Keita.
Just
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Okay. But you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, Hitmakers Ug.
Hitmakers Ug.
Yeah,
Hitmaker Ug, Hitmakers.
Hitmakers Ug.
With an S or a Z?
S, no space.
Okay. Well, as you've heard from our upcoming hands, artists, everything you can call them, follow them on their YouTube and their social media platforms at Hitmakers Ug and no space, right? Yeah. So thank you for being a perfect audience. Thank you for being a perfect viewer. Don't forget, if you need to know anything, comment in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, like, don't forget to share a link anywhere you get it. Don't laugh alone. Till next time, urban reality.